Hi everyone, it's Diana Palm, the Love Witch, and today we're going to be answering the question, how does avoidance affect a relationship? Stay tuned. There are three primary ways that people are emotionally avoidant in relationships. The first one is procrastination. You've heard it, procrastination about commitment, procrastination about putting down roots, procrastination about sharing finances, building a future, or procrastination about taking any next step forward. Of course, this can also relate to you personally within your own life, your career, or anything that you're working on of importance. But when it comes to procrastination in a relationship, it's as if one party stalls out and the other partner is spinning their wheels waiting for the next level, the next step to take place. It's important to know that you cannot stay in this energy. It will kill your relationship. When a relationship stalls out because one or both partners are in procrastination, the emotional avoidance can really erupt into the relationship and blow it apart, causing an end of the relationship. Now, to avoid procrastination in a relationship, it's important to look at what emotions are you avoiding? What is it about you or your partner that is not emotionally prepared to move forward in relationship? Because many people don't realize that by procrastinating and trying to stay in that space, it is actually calling in the end of the relationship, which is often not what people want to experience. When emotional avoidance arises within relationship, it's important to take a look at what is really going on. Most often, it has nothing to do with the relationship at all, but the emotional avoidance tactics of one or both partners. This is often caused from a trauma or early childhood wound that has not been addressed. And this does not allow the emotionally avoidant partner to actually be able to step into the next level of relationship or the next level of their emotional maturity. Emotions do grow and change as you go through life, and we do mature emotionally where we're better able to handle things that come up in life. We mature emotionally by developing skills to help us have more healthy, sustainable relationships. But when one or both parties is avoiding that, the relationship cannot advance and it cannot create the kind of harmony and content that you may be seeking. Now, the second way people become emotionally avoidant in relationship is when they're acting passive aggressive. When you try to speak to your partner or bring up a sensitive topic or something that needs to be talked about, discussed, or worked through, and they begin to act very passive aggressive, by being very short or accusational, they're trying to shut it down. This is a tactic that's based on survival, it's based on self-protection, and it's based on being emotionally avoidant. Most of the time when your partner is acting passive aggressive, this is a manipulation tactic to shut it down, to avoid the conversation in its entirety. And what it's really created from is a previous experience in their life that may have nothing to do with you at all. This could be derived from an earlier relationship or perhaps even from their childhood. If someone learned to be very passive aggressive and emotionally avoidant to avoid having those heart-to-hearts and next level conversations, then this could be a sign for you that your partner is not equipped to handle an emotionally mature, balanced relationship with you. The only way to get over being passive aggressive in relationship is to find out what you're really mad at. What is the cause of your passive aggressiveness? Why are you so defensive? Or why do you feel you need to defend yourself at all times? Once you go back and heal the issues surrounding your passive aggressiveness, you'll be able to ease into relationship, your communication will improve, and your relationship will feel more balanced. The third way people show up emotionally avoidant in relationships is when they're stuck in overthinking, where they're just ruminating about events. They can't put their next foot in front of them. They don't know what their next step is, and maybe they're being pulled to their past as well. So they're no longer living in the present moment with you. They're in their past, they're in their future, and they're creating a big cloud of worry, concern, and stress from overthinking. Overthinking can be a trap. It's being stuck in your analytical mind. It's also being stuck in your ego. The simplest way to work through overthinking is to realize that this is occurring. You can stop overthinking by practicing meditation, spending time alone in nature, or doing anything to slow down the process of thinking and overthinking. Anything that can bring you back into your heart center will help you get out of your mind and that spinning hamster wheel of thinking, overthinking, and rumination over things that have happened or projections about the future. Oftentimes, obsessive overthinking can also be tied to PTSD from traumatic events of the past. So it's important to look at when this first began. When did that habit or pattern first begin in your life? You'll want to go to that timeline and begin doing your emotional healing around whatever caused the event so that you can be mindful about when this is occurring in your life and be able to shut it down, be able to step into the present moment where you're much more aware of what's currently going on in your life. And then from that perspective, you're much better able to handle whatever you're experiencing in your life. If you've ever experienced an emotional avoidant partner, let me know down in the comments below and let me know what was the way that your partner was emotionally avoidant with you. Did you experience a lot of procrastination, passive aggressive behavior, or obsessive overthinking? And tell me, were you able to work it out with that partner, or did you decide to move on to somebody that had better skills for relationship? This is often a very overlooked topic. Most people don't realize that relationship building is a skill. Expecting a partner to show up with you perfect and just get along without any issues coming up is totally unrealistic, and it's coming from the child mind. Two complete individuals coming together to build a life together and a family together will always have different perspectives. And it's good to know that you can develop skills and behaviors that allow you to experience a more fulfilling and happy relationship. If you would like some help working through some of your emotionally avoidant behaviors, be sure that you check out my spiritual healing and coaching program at www.dianapalm.com. I will get in there and help you shift your spiritual energy and heal the events of your past that have caused emotional avoidance in your life so that you truly can move forward and gain the skills to be able to have a healthy relationship. If you like this video, be sure you give me a like down below, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I can't wait to help you manifest the life and the love you deserve.